Here is our ventricle model, and like I was describing earlier, if we were to take the lateral ventricle and the fourth ventricle and we were to fill them with this metal material and let it solidify, this is the structure we would end up with. So those, like I said, those ventricles are going to be space where we can put fluid and other things, particularly cerebrospinal fluid. But if you want to orientate yourself to this model, this is the posterior view. I kind of think of this like a little tail, being the fourth ventricle, but this is going to be a lateral view. So if we were to look at this, it's kind of hard to see on that model because this is a little too big for it, but you get the general idea. And so these are your lateral ventricles, lateral. And then we turn this guy around a little bit. We can see some of that pink stuff that we saw in the brain earlier. This pink stuff here, that is called choroid plexus. That's used to help make cerebrospinal fluid, which we'll talk about more in lecture. We have the third ventricle up here, cerebral aqueduct, which is connected to the third, and then lastly, the fourth ventricle. So this is a pretty easy model to learn. Only a couple structures. Again, lateral ventricle, third ventricle, cerebral aqueduct, fourth ventricle, and then the choroid plexus.